Chapter 5 A Suspect. June 1960. A man sat in his chair in a small shack. He saw a strange man walking down the street. The man appeared to be following a woman down the street. Knowing New York's reputation of having lots of crime, he decided to go outside to see if he was still following the woman. He was gone, so he went back inside. He sat down. He heard a noise in his house. It sounded like someone was trying to open a door in his house. He jumped up and ran into the kitchen. What he saw made him scream. A man standing in his kitchen. And he had no eyes. And he was holding a knife. "38 years later, 1998. John left his house and went to visit Kate. He stepped inside and he could see the hole that was there before was gone. Kate came over to him. "Hey, nice to see you, John," she said. "Hey, I see that you got your wall fixed." "Yes," Kate said. "That repairman was great. He got the wall fixed in under a day." "That's good," John said. John told Kate about the note he had gotten yesterday. She looked at him in shock. "Who is this Mr. O? And what does he want?" "I don't know," John said. "I think this is not going to be Mr. O's last note. He probably will send another note. But something's telling me he isn't a threat." "Well," Kate said, "his note sounds a bit threatening. We don't know his intentions yet. For all we know, he might be trying to warn us. Or me, since it was addressed to me." "Yeah, that's possible." Kate looked at him doubtfully. "I still don't know." A few minutes later, John left Kate's house, and he headed to the police station. But as he made his way to the police station, a car was following him. He started to run, trying to get away from the car, which was steadily gaining up on him. He started to panic. He needed to get away from that car, and fast. He remembered what Mr. O had said. "John, you should be careful. You are in great danger. If you ever see a red car, hide." John looked behind him. It was a red car. Oh no, he has to get away. He hid behind a tree. Then the car started driving around in circles 6 times. He remembered that the thumping sounds happened 6 times. 3 the night before and 3 last night. After that, the car drove away. He wondered if the thumping sounds happening 6 times and the car driving around in circles 6 times meant something. He came out from behind the tree and ran to the police station. He told Inspector Catherine about the strange red car that was chasing him down the road. She looked shocked. "The note said that if you ever saw a red car, you must hide," she said. "Yes," said John. "Did you manage to get the license plate?" she asked. "Yes, I managed to get the license plate. I got a quick glance of it. And since I've got a photographic memory, I managed to photograph it literally in my head." "Good," she said. John told her the license plate, and she set out of bolo for anyone who saw the red car in the license plate descripted. That John had told her that they should call the police immediately. "We need to find the suspect who tried and almost killed one of my agents," said Inspector Catherine. Then there was a whole police search, and everyone searched around the village. They asked questions to different neighbors, and even checked their cars to see if they were the ones that had that car with the license plate. But it seems like the person with that red car had vanished. John hoped that the suspect in question would be caught. The next day John got up and told his grandma about the events of what happened the other day. His grandma looked shocked. "I hope they catch that person inside that red car," she said. "Me too," John replied. "I'm stumped on this case," he said. "It seems to be a real mystery. I really hope we can figure out what happened all those years ago. The case is so strange. Ever since I stepped into Hamlet Bay 3 months ago, strange things have been happening. First the flying key. Then someone putting a magnet inside my friend Kate's wall. And then the strange red car that was chasing me down the road. It's almost like someone doesn't want me here. Like they know I'm going to figure something out. That's almost definitely a possibility," John's grandma said. "Whoever is doing this knows you're on his trail and wants to get you to frighten you away. But you forgot one thing: the note Mr. Ull sent you." "I don't think I should include that," John said. "I don't know why, but something's telling me that the note isn't a threat or anything. Maybe Mr. Ull was warning me to tell me that I'm in danger and he wanted to get me out of the danger's way. He told me, if you ever see a red car, hide." John's grandma interrupted him and said, "But how would he know that it was a red car that was going to chase you down that road? Unless it was him telling you he was going to try and kill you." "That could be it. Fine, I'll take your theory. But something's still telling me that Mr. Ull is the not bad guy. You should at least pursue that theory that he might be out to kill you, John." Yes. I'll follow his trail to see where it leads me," John said. "But still, I just have this gut feeling that he might be good. When you listen to your gut back in the days when you were a police officer, you always get into trouble, and that one time you almost died. I just don't want you to make that mistake again." "Well, I'm not in B Division anymore," John said. "I am now a full-scale detective. And I'm smart enough to know not to follow a strange theory anyway. I'll have to go and check on Kate, see if she's all right. You check on that girl a little bit too often. You're always popping out towards her house ever since you first met Kate. All I hear is, 'Kate did this. Kate said. Kate watched this. Kate told me this. Kate told me that.' Kate's shocked about this. Loki, you're obsessed with her." John looked at his grandma in shock. "No, I'm not." "Stop it, Grandma. I'm totally not." Even though everything from his stomach was rolling and his cheeks was flushing, told him his grandma was correct. Hurriedly he finished eating his breakfast and he left the house, making sure he didn't make the mistake of going anywhere near the road, staying close to Grandma's house, and making sure that he ran through the shortcut to the police station. Was his grandma right? He thought. Am I really falling for a girl? He could not believe he was having such adult feelings right now. Even though he was 25, he still couldn't believe that he would ever fall for anyone. But it is such a romantic place to fall in love, he thought, looking up at the sky, seeing how bright blue it was, with no clouds in it, and hearing the waves rolling against the beach, and the wind wrestling through the trees, making him contemplate whether he was falling in love, that he would have his first. He gave himself a mental shake. Now he was letting himself fall into the wrong stories. There was no such thing as true love. Just evil, lies, and deceit. And that's what he taught himself as he was growing up. To never trust anybody. To never grow close to anybody. Besides the people closest to him. But one day he had told himself he would have a family, he would have kids and make his extended family real. Then the red car started zooming down the road past him. John jumped behind a tree. He saw sitting in the driver's seat a man, and if it was not his imagination, he had no eyes.
Thank you for listening to Chapter 5 of Into the Deep Dark Abyss, written by me. It took me a while because there are multiple versions of this chapter. Thank you so much for listening to it, which is why it took so long for it to finally come out. I am currently working on the next chapter in the mystery, but listen to this monstrous of music while it's happening.